Hey, hi friends. I want to do a quick video on the base formation, right? That I talk always. Uh, so I actually entered into a trade called as INDIAMART on this day. Okay, here uh, this day, which is I think uh, 14th December. Okay, so while I was discussing this particular script, right, toward the end of my video, I actually also discussed the Asai, okay, on 14th this 13th, yeah, on 11th December. Okay, so Asai was here at that time. On the next day, what happened is INDIAMART didn't make any move. Okay, while Asai, right, moved up a bit, and next day it actually jumped up and literally went up 17%. Okay, so but still this was not my choice, right? And I stuck with INDIAMART, and I want to discuss the reason why I think INDIAMART is better compared to this setup. Okay, so if I just put on my indicator, right, on here, the basic indicator, you can see the volume, right. Uh, this is a high volume candle here, right? So it is trading below that particular high volume candle, and this is actually the sign of the weakness. So whenever you see a stock, right, that is trading slightly below the high volume uh, low of the high volume candle, right, then essentially it means that it is still weak and not mature. And this was a day, right, when I discussed this. So there was no breakout because the pivot was here. Okay, so there was no breakout here, so practically impossible to buy this stock because there is no breakout as well. So next day you can see here the breakout came because this is a high volume candle and the high of that is broken, and you have this breakout here. So the buy comes on this particular candle. Okay, but still I will not buy this. Reason being, I always want to have a base, okay, above the high of the high volume candle. So these two high volume candles here, right, I want to see a base building process happening above this, and after that whatever break comes, right, that break is what I buy. So sometimes it happens that this base formation is so tight, and that gives you 2-3 days opportunity, but invariably if they don't form a base, right, this is what happens. So they'll go up, but finally they have to come down to form this base, and without forming this base, right, they'll not be able to go up. And it's very healthy for the stock to actually um, come back, form a base, and then again go up. So in that way actually it gets prepared for a very big move. So it doesn't mean that this Asahi stock is not good. Okay, in fact it is setting up exactly the way it should set up. So now it has broken out, now it is consolidating, so we expect it to consolidate a bit and then give it a breakout, and that breakout is what we buy. Okay, with a this low as a stop, but we'll allow this to play, stay in the list. Okay, and maybe another 10-15 days it will be ready. Now look at the INDIAMART. Okay, so what INDIAMART has done was, on this day right here on 8th of December, there is a breakout. Okay, high of this candle is actually broken, and then you have this 5 days base formation here. Okay, so you have first base created here, this is a second base created here. Okay, and this gives me a trigger to really trust this stock more than the ASAI. So I want to consistently see this. I don't want to do anything uh, below the low of high volume candle. Okay, I don't want to do. So if I look at these two high volume candle right here, so this is a high here, so it's forming a base here, right, and it has given a nice breakout, and then there is a test, there is a consolidation here. Therefore this becomes a good entry point, okay, with stop somewhere here. And further couple of days market actually consolidated. My expectation was it will come down here again, test it here, do like this, and then go up. Okay, but now it has started to go up, so expect that after it goes here, right, it will do a consolidation like this, and then it will start going up. But in all practicality, right, this low will be protected now. So these are the stocks, right, which will, where you can stay in the trade for about 50 days, and they will give you about 50 to 60% rise. So I use this term 50-60. So either in 50 days they give 60% rise, or in 60 days they give 50% rise. So this is a very strong base that has formed here, which is above this. There is a second base, and this is a third base, this is a fourth base. So essentially means there is a lot of buying here, and really not need no need to worry too much about what will happen. So now the most important part is to allow the this particular trade, right, to uh, to play, right. So you can't really move the stop very quickly. So there are a couple of stop loss that I use. Okay, so this is my primary stop loss, the windows. So this low is my stop loss. During intraday I might keep the stop slightly lower, but on the closing basis this will be the stop. Okay, and I will allow this to run. Okay, and you can see here the stop, how the stop works. Okay, there is another stop loss that I use commonly, which is the volume based stop loss, which you can see usually will not hit, and I'll allow this also, but this is primarily I use it for entries rather than trailing stop loss. So this is my primary. The secondary one is the moving average, simple moving average, right? So this moving average, right, uh, as long as it's rising, right, we don't care what happens to the stock. So if you see, right, this moving average is rising all the way. We start worrying about it only in this zone. Okay, and when it closes somewhere below the moving average, we try to get out. Okay, so now because this is rising, right, we'll let it rise. It expect it that it will consolidate like this, and then go up. So usually the this moving average, right, will move, and there will be consolidation along that line, and then the prices will go up. So you have to allow that 50 to 60 days time for each trade to really play out. And after such a good base, right, which is itself I think is very easily uh, 78 days, right. So such kind of a trade, right, you should definitely allow 2 months. So just wanted to highlight the importance of the second base and how it leads to far better result. Okay, thank you guys, bye.